Good morning time, good evening time, good afternoon time, whatever the case may be in your part of the world. This is Crisscross and Wise. Welcome to eWorld. And today we're going to do another speed test / review on the lightweight bomber bike. Try to do a better video today. I did one quick fast in a hurry yesterday, and it was just that, very rushed and unpolished, and I didn't have my windscreen on my phone, so there was a lot of wind noise. Today I'm going to use the GoPro and hope we can get a better result, and hopefully we can survive this thing with no issues, because I am very worried about doing a high-speed test on these bike tires. I'm thinking they may need a little bit more pressure in there, but I don't know. I'm scared they may burst as is. Let's see if I think I'm just so fat and these bike tires are just so thin that they appear to be low on air when they're really not. But let's put a little bit more pressure in there. Sure, I got a gauge around here somewhere. We're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Put a little bit more air in there. And call it a day. Say a few prayers. Please, Lord, keep me safe on this crazy thing with these non-DOT tires. This bike definitely has the bike tires on it that I don't trust 100%. Go up over here. But yeah. Now let me say a few things about this bike, because there's a lot of comments that's always made about this bike. For one, a lot of people don't like these frames because it's a small frame, and for that very reason you can't get a decent battery in these bikes. Now, this being the Clone F37, came with a 72-volt battery. However, it was only about 10 amp hour. So you can imagine a 10 amp hour with a high power controller won't last very long. Now, that's another thing. Not only that we swap out the battery, we change the controller. Now let me tell you what we have in here for a battery. If you notice, we're using a Kelly controller, the same type of controller that come on Onyx RCRs. Not only are we using an Onyx controller, we're using an Onyx RCR battery pack as well. So yes, this bike is equipped with a 72 volt 23 amp hour Onyx battery with the 80 amp BMS. Now we removed that Onyx battery from the case, and I use the case now to hold some junk in on my desk. And I actually have another one of those Onyx batteries up here And if you remove the battery itself from the case, you can save about an inch in all directions. And that's all we needed to get it in there. Now, I did rewrap that battery with the usual shrink wrap, and put the plastic sidings on it, so it's just not in there exposed. It's protected best it can be. But yeah, that's what we got going on. So yeah, I think I'm gonna, I don't think I'm gonna use that helmet. No, because yesterday you couldn't hardly hear me. So let me grab another helmet. Let me grab this one that I can throw on. And yeah, that way you'll be able to hear me a little bit better. So oh shoot, is this gate locked? Oh man, let me grab the keys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I'm prepared as usual. Let's go ahead and mount this on our chest mount. And yeah, we're going to use the GoPro today. And hopefully the audio is much better than yesterday. Oh boy. We'll use the old half a helmet demonstration. Recording. Never fails. Never fails. That always happens every time we record. Alright. So yeah. I guess I should have started after I get this thing outside already, but wanted to give you a little preamble to what we was gonna do here. All right. So yeah, this bike has the same setup as an Onyx RCR, but probably about 50 pounds lighter than an RCR. Boy, it's been raining like cats and dogs. It's a little muddy back here. But yeah, man, I get a little nervous every time I get ready to jump on this darn thing. Let's go ahead and power it up. And yeah, I'm using my phone with the GPS speedo up here with some Velcro. And let's hope that stays on while we do our test. Because I want to give you guys and accurate speed. Now, one thing about this this little bike is it will wheelie very easily. I mean, very easily. I'll show you in a second. Now, I'm not a wheelie guy, so I normally don't try to do too many wheelies. But let me just show you. Yeah, it's that easy. And all you gotta do is just give this thing some throttle. And she's off to the races. Now, it's every wheelie guy's dream, but it's my nightmare. Now, we should have a nice full battery. This thing is nice and smooth. I don't think I'm gonna make this light. Oh, maybe I am. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and start the test from here then. Hope y'all can see the speed. May should have given myself a little longer runway. We're gonna go up here and flip around and come back. But that's a little weird. We had close to 60 yesterday. And what happened to our screen? All right, let's try this again. We gonna wait for no cars to come. Let's try this again. All right. Gotta check this battery. I don't know if did I charge this damn thing? We might not be rolling with a full charge. And you didn't see me unhook no charger. So I don't believe I charged this thing. But anyway, I do not think we are working on a full charge. Let's see here. Oh, we're not. 78 volts underneath of there. Oh, my bad, fellas. I always do something messed up. But anyway, we still gonna go ahead with this test no matter what. I will put this thing on charge and we will do another one with a full charge. I don't know how much difference it would make. I'm pretty sure it will make some. The difference between 84 volts full charged and 78 volts, well, you know, that is a significant difference. But I can go on with the rest of the review. Now, as you can see, this bike rides really, really smooth. I'm gonna tell you, the way this bike feels, it's a lot more fun than my big old heavy Bomber bike. Because honestly, at the end of the day, this thing is a bike. It's a real bike. I mean, it feels like a bike. It's nice and lightweight. It's very responsive. Yeah, I mean, this thing wants to wheelie on demand. In fact, yesterday when I was riding it, I was going around a curve and I gave it the beans going around the curve, and I noticed that I lost my steering, and that was because the front wheel was off the ground. So you got to be really careful accelerating on this thing. I mean, that front wheel lifts up with, you know, I think I was already doing about 30 miles an hour when I gave it the beans going around the curve, and that front wheel was lifting up. I was like, why is the bike still going straight? And that was because the wheel was about 2 or 3 inches off the ground. And I hadn't realized it. But yeah, man, this thing is super smooth. It's got plenty of power. Acceleration, I mean, look at that. We're gonna have to put some regen on this thing too. I didn't want to stop messing with that front brake, because I know we got a bad rotor on this front brake. Just a little. We got rid of that nasty rub that we had yesterday, but I see it's coming back. Using that front brake kind of hard. But this thing is pretty mean. I'm also going to do a range test as well, just to see how far we can go on that 23 amp hour. Riding sensibly, of course. And not only that, well, like I said, we gotta wait till we get a new dongle so we can do some tweaking on the settings. Also activate the regen and the e-brake. This thing's definitely gonna need some e-brake because it's a rocket ship. Luckily, it's so light that these Maguru 4 pistons will stop this thing. But like I said, I don't want to go too hard on that front brake right now until we change that rotor. I'm gonna put some floating rotors on this thing, 2-piece. I got the cars behind me looking at me like, man, you getting ready to be in our way. No, I'm not. I'm getting ready to get out of your way. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. to these tires, boy. I do not know how safe these balloons are, and that's what I'm gonna call them, balloons for high speed. Things are definitely balloons. Man, when I tell you this bike is fun, it's so agile, and I mean it's so lightweight. I mean it's like a BMX bike. It's like you're on a electric BMX bike. It's about the best thing I can tell you. Now I would want to do some jumps on this thing, but I'm not in the best of jump shape. I'm gonna let Smokey Suron do all that. But you just look how it gets to them speeds, how fast it gets to them speeds. Front wheel was lifting up a little bit right there. Woo! Yeah, this thing is a beast. I tell you what, let's take it in the trails a little bit. Let's do a little trail action with this thing. How she handles. I need some glasses on, some goggles. The bugs ain't being too kind. Oh man, it feels good back here. It feels like I'm riding on the road. Wait a minute, is this the right way? I haven't been back here in so long. Oh shit. Oh, we got a stick. I was like, what is that? We got a stick hung up on us. Okay. And we're gonna go back the opposite way and go up that hill. I got a little hill down here I want to try first. Oh man, this thing is awesome. Oh, we're gonna need a fender on that front. Ain't no fender on the front, and I done kicked up all kinds of gook on myself. All right, let's see if we can get up this gravel hill right here. Oh, that's no problem. Oh, that's no problem at all for this thing. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you hear it kicking those gravel. Yes, indeed. This is straight up gravel up in here. Woo! Oh yeah. Yep, I need one of these for the trails. Now, riding back here is so much different on my high-speed Bomber, because that thing is heavy. It's like trying to trail ride on a tank. That's how heavy that damn thing is. But this Oh man, I can have a good time on this. Yes indeed. And we came down a pretty good hill when we was coming the other direction. We'll see how it goes up that. I'm sure it ain't gonna be no problem. Here we go right here. I wouldn't even call this a hill for this thing. It's not. Not at all. No, didn't even feel like a hill. Suspension's working good. It's got K&N, what is it, K&N forks on the front of this thing, same as the Ciron. Some Cirons. Man, this thing got a Ciron beat, I can tell you that. All day long. It's so much lighter than the Ciron. Yeah, I need one of these. Absolutely. If you want to do some trail riding, this is what you want. And then just not trail riding, ride this thing on the street and blow the doors off her. Well, they ain't got no doors anyway, but blow some handlebars off some other bikes, man. This is a sleeper, for real. GPS don't even move as fast as this thing. It takes a while for the GPS to actually calculate the speed. I'm sure I'm there way before the GPS gets there. Yeah, this thing is lethal. All right, well, I'm pretty sure that is enough. And we ain't even on a full charge, fellas. So we're gonna put this thing on charge and come back with our official speed test later on. Damn, that thing is dirty. It's a shame how bad I'm treating you, Midnight. But anyway, there you have it, guys. The lightweight bomber bike. Let's see, is this controller even warm? Yeah, it's a little warm. Let me show you how we did this thing. Doesn't look too bad. All a wiring job. So yeah, that's the Kelly controller on the lightweight bomber. Onyx battery tucked inside. I'm pretty sure. No, I'm not pretty sure. This is definitely a QS motor, obviously. Now, whether or not it's a 205 remains to be seen. I need to look up those numbers right there, because this may be a smaller QS motor. I don't think it's a 205, to be honest. And yeah, it's a little warm right now, for sure. I say K and E, KKE. So we got KKE suspension on this thing, front and back. And this is our charging port. And he said he got this light off of Amazon. It's a little dirty. I need to wash it up, clean it up. It got a little dusty. In my shop, I was spray painting in there, and it got some paint dust on it, so I got to get that off for my man. And he also has a new seat to put on here. This is a seat cover that I stuck on here. It's just a plain black seat that's on here now, but he's got a nice seat he wants to put on there. But I mean, yeah, man, this thing is nice. It's very lightweight. Look at that. I can lift this. Let me show you. I can just lift that thing up like that. Now, you know it's light if I can do that. Let me tell you, my Bomber bike, I have to use 2 hands just to lift the back of the thing up. And there's no way that I can fully lift that bike off the ground. I've never even attempted to. I mean, I don't know. I may be able to do it, but I surely can't lift it like I just lifted this one. I would have to bear hug that thing and attempt to lift it up. But there's no way I could just lift it the way I lifted this bike up. Alright. That is it. Y'all take it easy, take care. It's a Crooked Finger production. Deuces, and we out.